Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, August 26, 2025. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, one cold front has moved through, another one is on the way, but not much in the way of precipitation as we have cool, dry polar air in place. I mean, again, this is late August. It's August 26th. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, CDM number 9. And look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Dew points in the upper 40s to mid 50s, mid 50s along the coast. Temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s over the interior, and mid to upper 60s, a few lower 70s along the coast. You can't ask for better weather for the end of summer, which we are approaching the end of meteorological summer. September 1st, Labor Day, is the start of meteorological fall, and it's going to come in pretty nice. So let's dive into some of the data here. When take a look at our weather tap radar and surface map, there you can see the series of cold fronts. Here's another one on the way. Notice not much in the way of precipitation with these cold fronts. Can't rule out an isolated shower as these cold fronts move through. You can see on the visible satellite picture, not much in terms of clouds. Not a cloud in the sky over the region, but as these little troughs and cold fronts move through, we end up with a few scattered clouds this afternoon and an isolated shower producing less than 1/100th of an inch of precipitation. And on the infrared satellite picture, and we get a new image right here. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have our broad trough in place, okay, and then you have these little troughs, little short waves, rotating around within the long wave trough. And so with that, you end up with these little weak cold fronts that constantly move through. A stronger cold front expected by Friday with just a few scattered showers. But then after that, high pressure through the entire Labor Day weekend. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Scattered cloud cover and isolated showers possible, with high temperatures in the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior, upper 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor, mid to upper 70s along the coast. For tonight into tomorrow morning, look for scattered cloud cover with low temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior, mid to upper 50s in the suburbs, upper 50s to lower 60s in your urban areas. Tomorrow afternoon, rinse and repeat, scattered cloud cover and isolated showers possible. High temperatures upper 60s to lower 70s over the northern interior, mid to upper 70s along the coast. Very cool weather conditions for this time of year. Very pleasant. But again, the unsettled part here is a threat for those isolated showers. On Thursday, high pressure and complete control with just scattered cloud cover, no rainfall is expected, with low temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures range from the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior, upper 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor, mid to upper 70s along the coast. On Friday, the cold front moves through with some scattered showers. There's a threat here for an isolated thunderstorm, but the key word here is isolated. For the most part, we're looking at anywhere between 1/10 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. That is pretty much about it. Looking at temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 50s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s in your suburbs, mid to upper 60s in your urban areas and along the immediate coast. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior, upper 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor. We could see a few mid 80s show up around the Philadelphia metro ahead of the cold front, and then upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast. Now on Saturday, Sunday, and Labor Day Monday, high pressure will be in complete control with clear skies, tranquil conditions. Low temperatures will range from the upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior, mid to upper 50s in your suburbs, upper 50s to lower 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the upper 60s to mid 70s over the northern interior, mid 70s to lower 80s on the I-95 corridor, and upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast. So overall, very nice weather conditions expected through the holiday weekend. And then on Tuesday, with high pressure giving way, look for scattered cloud cover with low temperatures in the mid to upper 50s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. High temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s over the northern interior, lower to mid 80s on the I-95 corridor, and mid to upper 70s along the coast. So overall, very pleasant weather conditions are on the way. For more details on what to expect with La Nina if it actually develops and why I'm a little bit skeptical on it. Definitely check out the Premium Consulting membership. Only $15 a month in the Premium Dashboard. We go over everything that's going on with Encino, so definitely check that out. And of course, if you're more interested in what to expect, how the weather may impact your plans, your weddings, whatnot, definitely check out Premium Consulting membership. In the meantime, stay safe out there.